Hey beautiful people, welcome to Tools for Using Tools Tuesdays. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in again for another quick reading for us for today's Tools for Using Tools Tuesday, guys. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day today. BCW, if you're not having such a great day, do just try to let the energies dissipate, guys. Okay. Going into today, this video is obviously a little bit earlier than you guys are used to because I am going to be doing the BPG guided meditation today. So if you guys would be interested in joining me for that, definitely be sure to drop me a DM, or you can even just tune into my live later today, and we'll be going live around about 7:30ish. We'll kind of see how the energy's kind of like, works with us for the most part. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day today, beloved. So going ahead and getting straight into the moon forecast for today. So the moon, as I mentioned yesterday, was in Taurus, but it is now effectively in Gemini as of 2:11 a.m. this morning. So with that being said, what that lets me know, just the numerology there, is that we are now going into a gateway of new beginnings. In terms of the way that we are able to communicate, and that is precisely what 2020 is here for, to give us an opportunity to become more consciously aware, to become a little bit more woke, as they say, and that is going to be overflowing in the way that we're able to navigate our way through communication, particularly with our siblings, first and foremost, and also with our neighborhood. So collectively with the people that we spend the most time with, generally speaking. And it's going to be very, very significant. So the moon is effectively in Gemini, and Gemini is a mutable air sign. Air signs are all about generally communication anyways, but Gemini has a tendency to be very quick in communication, sometimes not really processed communication. So sometimes you'll find they kind of speak about Geminis being two-faced. It's not necessarily the case. It's just they probably don't think as much as some people do about the things that they say and do, whereas it gives them an opportunity to basically learn, as well as them being great teachers for others to learn from as well, because they don't live in their head too much about certain situations. They may, in fact, in most cases, live in a lot of regrets because of that aspect of their personality traits. But nonetheless, Gemini is a fantastic teacher. Gemini is actually ruled by Mercury, and Mercury, as we know by now, is really just effectively all about communication. Gemini is the third house. So as the moon is navigating its way through Gemini today, it's actually giving us an opportunity to learn how to just adapt in the way that we are able to communicate with the people in our neighborhood. Again, probably the 10 people that we spend most of our time with, and our siblings. Reason being is because sometimes we can be very stuck in our way of doing things and assuming that that's the only way of doing things, and that's not necessarily the entire truth, because if your way was the only way, what purpose would there be for spirit to create everybody else, right? So that being said, beloveds, we're going to be learning how to navigate our way through the communication, and it is going to come with some triggers. As per usual, at this point, we should be used to it, right? So with the moon being in Gemini today, the aspects of the avatar that are going to be impacted are the shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and lungs. And we know by now that when the lungs are triggered, it does actually pretty much store anger. So we are going to be navigating through the vibration of anger, but also outside of that, that spirit is pretty much just going to be giving us an opportunity to learn how to speak up for ourselves, basically learn how to just have more of an open dialogue instead of blaming the entire world, I guess, for the things that may show up. It's pretty much just giving us an opportunity to just learn how to speak for ourselves before we get to that point of anger, basically, because anger is only a surface emotion, kind of, I guess, suppressing other emotions, which are basically feelings of hurt, sadness, dismay, despair. Those are the type of feelings that lay beneath the anger. So Spirit is giving us an opportunity to be able to communicate some of those feelings effectively, so that we can take an opportunity to grow and mature. So the choice is yours, beloved. That being said, let's go straight ahead into it and have a look and see what the overall guidance is for us as far as a message from the universe for today. There won't be any podcast tonight, guys, because I am going to be doing the meditation today at the Ma'at Centre in Tottenham. So yeah, just kind of tune in for that instead, like I said, around about 7:30 to around about 9 tonight. So let's go ahead and have a little look and see what is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my life warriors for today, Tuesday the 7th of January. That being said, in itself, 7 is the number of spiritual victory. So we are definitely getting an opportunity today to be able to overcome the challenges of our anger, overcome the challenges of our bitterness, overcome the challenges of our triggers, and speak about the things that lay beneath the anger instead of just projecting the anger as a means to be able to let that person feel how you feel. Even if they are the one to basically push that button to bring all of the stuff to surface, you can choose to be who you really are instead of allowing for anger to speak on your behalf. Okay? So as far as the scripture for us, Spirit's advising that it's all about connecting with the living water of the past. And to me, the living water is the elixir of life, i.e. our DNA. You know, we're 70% liquid, fluids as an adult human. So yeah, connecting to the vibration of self in the past, and knowing that in the present, if we have the faith to walk through new doors, there's so much abundance and so much beauty to be seen, provided that we're able to look from the lens of faith instead of fear. And moving forward, the recommendation is to give peace a chance. Okay, let's have a little look. What is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my life warriors for today, Tuesday the 7th of January? As clearly as you can, please. What do we need to know for today? As clearly as you can. Tuesday the 7th of January. Bathe in divinity by connecting with the living waters, guys. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, so the advice for us is to bathe in divinity, and off the back end, what we need to do is just face our future with boldness and strength. Okay, that is the intention for us here, guys. The gift of love and light is what is, you know, sort of working through us, and it depends on how we choose to see the situation that is presented to us. So the scripture for us today is Habakkuk 3, chapter 3, verse 4. And it reads, his coming is as brilliant as the sunrise. Okay? So when we think of, you know, what would Jesus do? Just use that saying, that affirmation as you navigate your way through the energies of today. What would Jesus do? So that we can experience this beautiful sunrise that is actually presenting itself within us and externally as a result. Okay, beloveds? I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you guys. As per usual, guys, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. If you guys haven't already done so, then definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio. That way you guys can connect with me for personal readings, shadow work mentorship sessions, candles, oils, bath salts, just anything and everything that is of a magical divinity. I do provide tools of divination, so if you guys are interested in all of the above as well as shadow working, I'm here for the job. You can also utilize that very same link to connect with me via all my other social media channels, including my YouTube channel, my Patreon channel to become a patron, my podcast via Podbean, as well as my Facebook page, so that you guys can integrate into all of the different aspects and channels of everything. And I also do have exclusive content that I do put out on my website as well, and you guys can access that for I think it's £11 a month as well. So choice is yours, beloveds. I'm sending you guys all the love nonetheless, and I guess I will love you guys and leave it there for you guys. As per usual, I will see you guys in the next video. Before then, God bless and Ashay. Take care, guys. Mwah. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.